There we go. Seems loud compared to my voice. It's the exact same loudness as last time. Maybe it's because the intro music is just very, like, ripping. But it should be exactly the same. Could be your phone. Let me know how it is when you... when we're in the game, which we're going to do right now. We did not play for 5 hours and 22 seconds. The timer runs at double time. I still don't know why. But yeah, this is Scarmonde again, the like Famicom NES inspired RPG. And this is our little party. We have me as a sage, we have Kikon as a hunter, we have Comer as a paladin, Sammy as a bard. Right, we came to another dungeon. So far, we made it down the tower from the city of Scarmonde. And we got a little, like, bauble thing. This teleports me back to the Tower of Scarmonde. I should probably do this at some point. We found a door at the base of the tower that needs 3 items, keys to open, and we got a piece of 3, which seems to be one of them. I think we did like 1 dungeon in this like world. But we also found this one, but I saved before we went down there last time. Now the thing is, I completely forgot what I wanted to skill next. With debris, shield, and hasten. Pretty sure these 2 are what I was saving for. No, I think it was for Sammy. I'm pretty sure it was this. Like, regenerated mana spring. Let's check this dungeon. Under the inn. I gotta say, I like the movement speed of the party. It's pretty high for a game like this. I think I've seen Shunned. I think I've seen those before. But I don't really recall. No! So far, the combat system in this game, I really, really enjoy. It's just very classic JRPG turn-based. Game Maker games always need to be on a dash movement speed. Yeah. I actually don't know if this is like RPG Maker. It could be. I'm not against that. Wait, is that gone? Yeah. It looks like it. Yeah. It definitely has the vibe, but it also is because RPG Maker is pretty much based on the games that this is also based on. But I'm pretty sure it's an RPG Maker game. What did I get? I got a Agility Bracer. He has +5 agility and +3 attack speed, which is wasted on me. But it's not wasted on Kikon. What the... Already? What are those? I can do explosion, right? Fine, you get your trivia. I actually wrote down one just shortly before I started stream. Should probably also sit straight. Cheese fondue, which has a little like side bend door, is a dish that I always consider to make on Christmas, but I still always do Chinese hot pot. Was not a like national dish of Switzerland, like of the nation of Switzerland. Until like the 1950s, it was pretty much a regional dish in Savoy. And until the 1950s, where two things happened. First off, a lot of people that were in the army during World War II, even though Switzerland was neutral, they had and still have a pretty large standing army, and pretty much did this to like have like a defense. They pretty much wanted to defend themselves in case of war, and wanted to show that they were able to defend themselves. So they had a large standing army. All of these people went home after the war, and they ate stuff in the army like cheese fondue because it's really easy to make and it gets a lot of people fed. So a lot more people got to know cheese fondue from that, and also like the cheese. It's really filling, yeah. The like industry of cheesemakers, industry lobby for cheesemakers, started a marketing campaign, a Switzerland-wide marketing campaign, with a slogan that has an abbreviation called Figugegel, which I'm not trying to like pronounce correctly, but basically it translates to fondue is good and gives you a good mood, gets you in a good mood. And it worked. A lot of people like got fondue sets. There were like renting systems for fondue sets, and now it's like one of the internationally and nationally one of like the most well-known dishes associated with Switzerland. And it's delicious, of course. I really love cheese fondue. They did succeed. It is one of the like marketing campaigns that people actually like tend to study in like marketing college, like college classes for marketing. I don't really know, because it was so successful. You only ate it once, spent about an hour on the toilet the same evening, but it's been worth it. You sure you're not lactose intolerant? I mean, I'm not saying that. Yeah, you usually do spend a bit of time on the toilet after that. But an hour is a lot. Even for me. You eat a lot. That's true. That's true. I should make it again. I really like it. Maybe, I think I did this last year. I made my, like, Chinese hot pot on Christmas Eve for, like, my little Christmas celebration. But then the following day, like Christmas Day, I made cheese fondue. I think. Maybe it was 2 years ago. I haven't yet decided what I want to eat on the other Christmas day, so that's always, like, up for grabs. The only thing that's certain is Christmas Eve. Cannot be opened from this side. God damn it. I could have opened it from the other side. I didn't even check. No, I'm not counting calories over Christmas. That's insane. No! Stupid snail thingy! I mean, I'm heavily debating not counting calories during the entirety of December, but I don't think that would be... That would just devalue all of my efforts, so I won't do that. Even though I want to eat a lot of cookies and stuff. But I will just keep that to the weekends and to the Christmas days themselves. Ooh, that's the second one. Huh. There hasn't been another boss. Which is kind of weird. God damn it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. So that's what I will do. Also, it's really not difficult for me to count calories during work days, but it is pretty difficult for me to do it when I'm not working. It's because I don't like to eat at work. So it's like more than half the day is already done with me not eating. Divine Dew. I don't like eating at work. And I don't like eating breakfast before I go to work. So when I'm home at like 4 p.m., more than half of my day is already done and I haven't eaten anything. So that makes it really difficult for me to pump a lot of calories into me after that, which makes it easy to like restrict my calories. But not when I'm not working. Oh, that's a revive. I don't really have a lot of... I don't have a lot of anti-status effect items, but I think I only saw one that persisted after combat? What? Stop! Oh my god, that hurt. Please! Gotta do explosion on that one. Maybe also this. That's wild to you? That's wild to everyone that I talk to. I don't know, I just don't like eating at work. So I don't do it. But yeah, it is, I mean, it is rough when I have pretty much... Wait, did I go to the left side? To the right side? It's really rough when I have something immediately after work, so that I can't eat when I get home. Or it takes time after I go home. Like if I have an appointment, or I don't know, literally anything that makes it take longer for me to get home, cook and eat something. I cook every day. I don't, even like during the work week, I cook every single evening. Or like, I guess, in my case, late afternoon. Yeah, wait, I went here. Right, that was the chest. We already got 2 pieces of 3. That was very quick. Like again, this dungeon didn't even have a boss. I don't think the last one had a boss either, where we got the first piece of 3, right? That was the dungeon in the castle. I don't know why, but Sammy really seems to have a lower hit chance than anyone else. Ooh, a shield amulet. What is that? poison is so far the only status effect that I've seen that, or at least that I've noticed, that persists after combat. You normally subscribe via Prime and it's over for the month, but you cannot resubscribe, it's already yet? I don't know. I don't have Amazon Prime, so I don't know how that even works. I wanted to check the frickin' physical defense plus 25%. That sounds like a thing for Coma. Yeah, he has by far the highest physical defense. Look at our cute party. I like it. Oh. Remember when I said I can put the dash off, so we are actually more like in line with Final Fantasy games. I forgot that I had put dash on. It's ready today. Check later again. So finding that's not ready to be used. I think today I'm feeling not as fast paced. So let's keep it at this. No, I think we checked that out last time. You see it's still going at double time. I don't know why. I legitimately don't know why it's counting double time. I also don't remember how we get out of this screen. Or if there was anything else here. Were we in there? We were. There are loot chests. Okay. There we go. We came from, like, northwest. So let's continue over here. We need to speak to all them skulls. I don't think they say anything. At least the ones that I talked to last stream. I really need to get some MP with these guys. Again, one legitimately, like, ingenious design decision that at least I haven't seen anywhere else. Yay. You need a conversation with all of them. Just speak to them. Oh, I personally need to speak to them. I'll do next set of skulls. One of the great design decisions is making the guard command actually useful. Because it gives the possibility for counterattacks, like there, and the possibility of regenerating mana. Oh, wait, what? I just wanted to check if I could go over here. Okay, so there are hidden patches in the overworld. Good to know. Should look for, like, geographic oddities or like symmetrical looking things. Fairy shield. These have so many stats. What the fuck's... Oh, it's item strength, I guess. Item strength 25%. Magic of 25. I think we can maybe... We can't learn Mana Spring, but we can learn Regenerate. Now, what do I want more? Because they are both pretty expensive. I think I want Mana Spring more. Like, I'm pretty good on healing spells so far. I definitely want Regenerate at some point. But I think I'm just waiting the 3 level 2 orbs to get Mana Spring. Oh, hello, mushroom. Oh, there's a bridge. Wait, that's where I came from. There's no map, right? I think I checked that last time. I'm getting confused because confirm and back are exactly reversed between this and Final Fantasy. So there's nothing up here, right? Yeah. I didn't see any way to like cross the river down there, so we're going back pretty much like past the tower, I think. Maybe down here? Oh, that's where the tower is. And if I recall correctly, up here was... Let me just... reorient myself on this world map here. And I mean... some random encounters on the way will give us just some XP. I'm not against that. We'll be at Final Fantasy VIII next Sunday, exactly. Won't that be interesting? Like, see, now that I know that there are, like, hidden spots, that singular tree looks weird. But it's nothing. Okay, never mind then. Fuck me, I guess. You also can't go over here, right? Because there's a castle over there. Wasn't there? Where was the... Hello, goblins. Where was the frickin' abandoned castle that we got the first piece of 3 at? Darn that luring castle. Ha! Counterattack! Thunder of guns. Nice. Some MP from that. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to... Oh, nice. I reached level 6. Right, and I reached level 6 before all of you because I get 5% more XP. There's the tower again. Hill Crick? I think we fought these before. And I think I reacted the exact same way. Damn, Kikon's just doing all the damage. Like, I at least remembered a bunch of stuff about Final Fantasy VII, and I did know some other things. Because Final Fantasy VII is such a ubiquitous game that a lot of people talk about, that a lot of people reference. But Final Fantasy VIII, even though it has a very, like, core, die-hard fan base, I legitimately know nothing about. I rarely see, like, Final Fantasy VIII GIFs on social media. Not the same way that I do 7, at least. I myself have only played like a handful of hours, and that was 20 years ago, more than 20 years ago. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm excited. Actually, I'm legitimately excited for a game that I definitively did not like as a kid so much that I did not play it for longer than like 1 or 2 sessions. But I think, I mean, I'm a different person now, thankfully. So I do think that that won't happen. And even if it will, which again, I don't think. I played through Final Fantasy II 2 times. I don't think this franchise can throw anything close to that at me again. This is something. Yes. Old settlement. Hello? Skull? There, we talked to it. Oh my god! Oh, it's dead. I thought it was a person that we could talk to. Life, brooch, and health ring. Max HP 25%, recover 5% max HP per turn, reduces aggro. So that's nothing for Coma, but Coma will give the will get the life brooch. Who has the second highest aggro? I think 60, 75. Okay, Sammy has the second highest. I did make sure that Final Fantasy VIII works. I mean, at least after the first cutscene. I didn't want to spoil myself, so I didn't want to do a lot. Hello, Skull. Good to see you. Can't do anything with that obelisk. Maybe with a well? Well. Okay, never mind. Those are good manners. So we should be good to go, but before... Oh, this is where the castle was, I think. Before we will start Final Fantasy VIII next time, I will give, as I said, a little, like, non-scripted... I will have, like, notes and bullet points that I want to talk about, but a non-scripted... I guess, like, 10 to 15 minute review slash thoughts slash anything. Yeah, that's where we got the first piece of 3. On Final Fantasy VII. I will have, like, bullet points. I will have the OST on in the background, just so it doesn't get too... sterile, I guess. I learned my lesson from my old Zelda tier list, which had no music and no sound effect, and was kind of hard to watch for that reason, in my opinion. And I want to make this like as a separate... Yeah, exactly. I will put it... That's the intention, Kikon. I will put it as I will record it as a separate video, and we'll put it as a separate video on YouTube, because before, like in my old streaming days, I used to just, what I did with Mystic Quest Legend, used to give my thoughts on the game very unfiltered during the credits, usually. Which was fine. And I don't think I will give like a little review video for every single game that I play. But for the Final Fantasies, I definitely want to do it. And I do want to retroactively do like these little reviews for the other Final Fantasies that I've played. So 1 through 6, technically. I want, since I haven't played 6 on stream, I want to wait with that until I played 6 on stream, which will probably be after 9, or maybe after 8. I haven't decided yet. Oh, it's a tower thingy. Yeah, exactly. I really like to come back to like my 2 tier lists, or like my quote-unquote opinion pieces. Hello. Do I get up there? No. Because I like to remind myself what I thought about. I mean, when my plan still was to also replay the Zelda games. Hey, Davey, good to see you. How have you been? When my plan still was to alternate Zelda games and Final Fantasy games, I made the like tier list of the Zelda games from my point of view back then, or my remembering the games back then. And I wanted to see how that changed after replaying. So since I also really like to... We may have enough of these now. Since I also really like to replay games in general. Hello. I'm fine as well, thank you for asking. I'm just a bit exhausted from work. I especially will probably replay Final Fantasy VII next year on my own. So I won't wait long. I'd like to see where I stood and how my opinion maybe shifted. There's some stairs. Let's see the other way first. So I will probably, if this is like something, I like the idea of this little like rambling reviews. It's what I'm not sure if I will call them that, but that's like the working title in my head, because it will be pretty much unscripted. We did Link to the Past. We did Link to the Past and Link's Awakening. We stopped before we could do Ocarina of Time. And I'm not saying Zelda games will never return, but probably not in order, and probably not all of them. I just don't stream enough to get through all the games that I would like to stream. And I have to... Whoop, no. And I have to cut out something, which sucks, but... the Final Fantasy games have priority for me. And they take a lot of time, which is the downside. So my idea is to... Oh, it's a skull with a thing. We already have one of those. Thank you very much still. And hello, skull. I remember 1 through 5 enough that I can give... Because I replayed all of those games except for 4 since I stopped streaming. At least once. Actually, not 2, but I played through 2. Well, I don't need a refresher on 2. Believe me. If I do, I can just watch the pain that I went through on my playthrough. But I want to give like retroactive little reviews for Final Fantasy 1 through 5 as well, and 6 when I eventually play it on stream. So maybe I will do that like before every single Sunday stream now. Like we start with the Final Fantasy 7 review next stream. Do it like for the 10 or 15 minutes. Then start Final Fantasy 8. And then like the Sunday after that, I will do a like short little review on Final Fantasy 1, and then we continue Final Fantasy 8, etc, etc. Yes, we did beat it, Davey. After I danced to this music, holy shit. Okay, that was weird. I fought Bizarro Sephiroth, like the penultimate boss, for 1 hour. I checked it later on. I assumed during the stream I thought it was pretty long, but I thought it was like half an hour. The soundtrack in this game is wonderful so far. Yeah, but the fight lasted 1 hour. Because I just didn't figure it out how it worked between the two parties that I had. This song is really good. Which is so funny to me because, like, the stream 1 week before, I beat that boss pretty easily because I only had one party to deal with. But apparently, and Kikon read some of the specifics during the stream, it was because my level was higher, pretty much, because I beat the boss before faster, and the faster you beat that boss, we have a different ass filler. Ass filler? You have a different amount of party members that participate in the penultimate fight. Which I'm completely honest, I still don't know if it's supposed to make the game harder or easier, because it definitely made it harder for me, but mainly because I'm an idiot. But yeah, we did beat Final Fantasy VII. But it did take longer than I anticipated, and that's why I didn't do the like review at the end of last stream, which I originally intended. But it was getting really late, and I mean, you know, I have to get up insanely early for work. So I postponed it to next Sunday. Can we get Mana Spring? Yes. It's already a different staircase. I should probably... Oh, Sammy can't even cast it! Well, at least we have it for when she can cast it. I didn't pay attention to that. Sammy, you desperately need more MP. Desperately. Yeah, and I don't know if you were here for that, Davey. I announced my plan for how to continue streaming forward. Disc 4 was non-existent. There's no Disc 4 for Final Fantasy 3. But yeah, Disc 3 is... Disc 1 is at least half the game. Probably more. Disc 2 is also a decent chunk. Like, probably half of... probably half of Disc 1. And Disc 3 is... If you don't do anything optional, which I didn't do at that point anymore, is pretty much just the final dungeon. Yeah, my plan going forward, I will still stream... Can I open these? Oh, this is open. Oh, okay. I will... Your memory is shocking. It doesn't matter that much. Like, it's not coming up on your work assessment test or whatever the fuck. How many discs are there for Final Fantasy VII? I would still stream Wednesdays and Sundays. But since the Final Fantasy games are only going to get longer, my plan is to like mix it up a bit and have the current Final Fantasy game, whichever I'm playing, like, so 8 is the next one, be my main game. So I will finish Scarmonde, which is supposed to be a pretty short game. And then for probably like a month, I will play Final Fantasy VIII on both days. Just so we can get through the games a little bit quicker. It just makes it more fun. I just don't stream long enough or often enough to Meltic Cleaver to afford like only playing a game one time a week. Also, especially with like Final Fantasy VII, we played that game for 7 months because I only played it once a week, I skipped some weeks, etc, etc. That means I'm forgetting a lot of stuff because I only play it once a week. And some of those things were like 5 months ago. And since it takes like a long time in real life to finish the game, even though it was only like 45 play hours, I tend to not want to do a lot of optional things because it would prolong the playthrough so much. I'm glad to hear that, Davey. I appreciate you being here. But I still want to like sometimes inject a shorter, different games just for some variety. So my idea is to like play Final Fantasy VIII for a month on both days, and then use the Wednesday slot again for like a shorter game that is like 4 to 6 streams. And after that's done, I will again for a month, like 4 weeks, play Final Fantasy VIII on both days. And so we will kind of have the best of both worlds, is what I'm imagining. We're getting through the Final Fantasy games a bit quicker, and it will make for a more coherent playthrough, I hope. But from time to time, we will still get like shorter, different games to break up the monotony. That's what I hope. And also, I posted this on Blue Sky. Can any one of you even use an axe? Can Sammy use an axe? Nope. Oh, but she can use the sword. But this can stun. I guess... Oh, Kikon could use the cleaver. But it does way less damage than the bow. Yeah, no, I'm sticking with the bow. I did post about this on Blue Sky. That finishing a pretty big game such as Final Fantasy VII was a big deal for me, actually. Like, it took 7 months. I don't have a lot of viewership. Like, my average viewership is 1.6, I think. Which is fine. I mean, I do streaming as a hobby. And also, it does give a step up. It takes the stress out of streaming a bit. But I'll be completely honest. It does lower the incentives to stream. Definitely. I would be lying if I didn't say, like, yeah, I would definitely have more incentive to stream if more people were watching. But it's fine. I like streaming as a hobby and I like hanging out with a few people. But still, when I came back to streaming, I wasn't sure if I was gonna stick with it. Like last time, it really took a lot out of me. I really burned out on it, which is why I stopped for 2 years. And I wouldn't know if I would have any growth, which, to be completely honest, I barely had. And I wouldn't know if I would like it. It takes a lot out of my week, obviously. It's like 5 to 6 hours, or like sometimes up to 8 out of my week. Pretty much blocks 2 evenings. What would be my magic number? I couldn't even fathom to think about that. Definitely not huge. I think that when I see like huge streamers, I have no idea how they even react to chat because there's so much going on there. I don't think I would like that. But I don't know. And I don't really bother thinking about that. But I didn't know if I would stick with it or if I would burn out again, trying to like chase a goal, or if I would persevere with like having it take so much time. But finishing like Final Fantasy VII, which took 7 months, through like ups and downs and some technical issues with my PC, where I didn't have my PC for like 3 weeks almost. It did show me that I do like to stream and that I do want to do this, continue this, and that I can continue this. That it was kind of a proof to myself that I can continue to stream and that I want to continue to stream. So it was pretty important to me that I did this. Even though it took longer than I had hoped, to be completely honest. Yeah, but I'm really looking forward to continuing with the Final Fantasy games. Yeah, thank you, you two. I'm really proud that I did this as well. And yeah, David, it was actually a lot. I mean, in my 2nd year, I made affiliate pretty much on the last stream of my 1st year. Which was I was pretty excited about. And I decided that I wanted to push it a bit and do 3 streams a week. Ooh, a new bow. And I did that also for an entire year. Which was exhausting, but I did like to do it. What completely broke me were 2 things. I got a new job. And that immediately like shifted my energy levels, because at my old job, which I had during when I first started streaming, I worked pretty late. I started at noon, so I could stream longer in the evening because I didn't have to get up early. Suddenly, I had to get up at 7. And right now I have to get up at 6. Also, I worked more. Now I have a full-time job. I used to have a 75% job. Then I had technical issues with my new PC, which was really getting me down. And I just didn't see any growth. And that combined with me having put like 12 hours a week almost into this hobby, just completely broke me. And I didn't want to pursue it anymore. My highest viewer count, that is a good question that I can't answer off the top of my head. I think it was power-up platforming. Like, I did a few charity things with multiple people together. Mainly, the main driving force behind that was Ali Joy Panic, which is still a fantastic streamer. You should check her out. And she's been the driving force behind, I think, all of the... Like, either she herself organized the streams, like Power Up Platforming, or she was the driving force in getting me and others into it for, like, Game Blast and stuff, which I did. And for Power Up Platforming, we actually, because she organized it herself, it was a charity marathon, and... the entire people who were part of it, we each had our designated time slot of like 2 hours, I think. So for the entire like charity event, only one person would be streaming at a time. So people would jump over from stream to stream. And I think I had 45 people, at least for part, during that stream. And that, I think, it's the highest one that I remember. Another pretty high one, and actually my single biggest growth in followers was the first Final Fantasy II stream, ironically, because nobody streams Final Fantasy II. And the creators of the Final Fantasy Union on YouTube, Daryl and Lauren, they were streaming Final Fantasy II. They were just finishing up, and they were checking for someone to raid. Like, they had a few people, because of their YouTube channel. They had a decent viewership, and they were looking like, who else is streaming Final Fantasy II? And of course, no one is doing it. Except for this weird German guy who doesn't like Final Fantasy II, which was me. And they came, I think, with like 17 people. And a lot of them left a follow. And a few of them actually became regulars. That's where Jeremiah came from. Who sadly hasn't been able to watch a bunch since I started again. He dropped in from time to time. But mainly it just conflicts with like everyone's work hours, obviously. A lot of my old regular viewers are US American. And what the fuck? Those were like 6 things that I got. Shield amulet and iron gauntlets. So they can't really watch anymore. Because I just don't stream long enough. I don't stream as long as I used to. I used to stream to almost midnight, and now I stop regularly at like 9. So 3 hours difference. But I think those are the biggest that I remember, at least. Oh, there, gloves. I have 3 iron gauntlets? Did they give me 3? I don't think anyone else can... Yeah, put those on. And what was the shield amulet? Physical defense. makes sense. He already has one. Who doesn't have full slots? I don't have full slots. What's the grit bridge? I need to check these things. Oh, crit, not grit. The green pendant was poison resistance. That I also have, pretty sure. Yeah. Sure, I take more physical defense. I got my best solo off on Terranigma. I mean, that was early. You were there, like, really early. I think you were the first... I could be wrong about this. You're either the first... the first person I didn't know personally that followed me, or, like, one of the first. But I think you're the first. I think it was, like, my third or fourth stream ever. Like, replaying Terranigma, to be completely honest, would be something that I would consider for the, like, small game that I would interject between, like, playing Final Fantasy on both weekdays. Scarmonde choose 2. Not sure about that, because it is a game that I've already played on stream, but I'm definitely considering it. I haven't replayed that game since. +1 attack speed. That's definitely not for me. Oh, you already have that. Hold on. One for Sammy. And what does Coma have? He has leather boots. Oh, he can't even... No! Don't remove the leather boots. Yeah, you were the first donation. That definitely. Piece of 3. We have all 3 pieces of 3. But I still want to check, like, the rest of the overworld. I want to continue. Like, what if I miss important stuff? I mean, I did some crazy stuff during my streams. I was definitely, and that did not help my growth at all. I was all over the place in what I streamed. Even though I think a lot of it is really funny. Was I? Oh, right, I was in here. Wasn't there a chest that I didn't get? No, I think it was that one. Your son is cheating at push-ups. Ah. I mean, I feel for him, because I also would cheat at push-ups. I was definitely all over the place with what I streamed. Oh, this is where the chest was. Is there like a secret? Secret? Like here? How do I get to that chest? And even though even though I still really like the more wacky stuff that I did, like especially this Sega bass fishing on base, that's still one of my favorite streams that I've done ever. It was definitely all over the place. And I think I also very recently... Can I just open this door? Am I just stupid? Didn't I try this? The door's locked. I guess I don't have a key for that. I think I'm most entertaining when I play a game that is important to me, that I love, and that I want to show to others. Which is why I personally think that like Disciples 2 and especially Silver were some of my best streams. Especially the Silver playthrough. Yeah, I play the games that I enjoy, but I mean, there are so many games that I enjoy and I can't stream them all, so I have to be like a little curative about it. And the other, which is where the Final Fantasy games fall in, I think I'm entertaining when I play games that mean a lot to other people that I haven't played yet, that I experience, so people can be pretty much in the reverse position. They can share in my enjoyment of seeing these things for the first time. And even though I like speedruns, I like challenge runs, I don't say I won't do them. I won't do those things again, like at all. They're definitely not what I excel at compared to sharing enthusiasm and excitement. Like, that's actually something that I did quite a lot, or still do quite a lot. I do check my VODs, like pretty much after every stream. Maybe not the same day, but at least when I upload them a couple days later. I check how I did and how entertaining I find myself personally, and I think I am the most entertaining again when I show people a game that they may have not seen, but that means a lot to me. Terranigma falls in the same category of games that mean a lot to me and that I want to show to people. The only reason that I'd say the Terranigma playthrough is not on the same level as enjoyment as Silver and what's it called? Silver and Disciples 2 is because it was legitimately my first playthrough on stream. Like, my first two games that I streamed were Terranigma and a Dark Souls item randomizer. And I was just not used to streaming back then. So I think I'm not as entertaining. But the games definitely falls in that category as well. And I think it carries a lot of the streams. And I don't want to like badmouth my old streams, but there is a jump in quality, also in technical quality. I still had the old webcam. For my first stream, I didn't know how to make the chat text white, so it was insanely hard to read. And even though I'm a sound guy, my mic setup wasn't great, so I sounded pretty weak and thin, which also didn't help my voice. I wasn't really already like in a presenter mode that I project my voice and I feel like talk in an engaging manner, even though it's gotten worse actually. I feel like I was the best in like talking on stream in a fluent manner and in an engaging manner pretty much at the end of these 2 years that I streamed, and I feel like I haven't gotten to that level yet again, but I'm getting steadily better. I think I will take a quick trip before we go through that door up towards Scarmonde. Let's see what the city has in offer for us, like in store for us now. And since we can only like really go up through the dungeon, there's a chest that we never gotten. It's not that big of a detour, though. Right, that's already the last staircase, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Hello! Has anything changed? 5,640 so far. That is how many have lost their lives in the depth. Scarcely there echoes rumors of civilizations sprouting up within Limdel's domain, but none seem to survive for long. The madness within one's heart drives them to do terrible things. Horrific, unthinkable things. After all, how can a denizen of the depth know a thing or two of Limdel's treasures? And should they not part with whatever scant information they have, then, well, I imagine you know what horrors humankind is capable of. I wonder if that number that he said. Nice to see living people again, true. If that number that he said is the actual amount of players or player deaths. Hello, do you have other stuff? Of course you do. You got new shit. At least a bit. Take all of my useless crap that I don't need anymore. Is it online? No, but it gets updates pretty regularly. Maybe the developer just updates it like once a week with how many people have bought the game. I mean, right, if no one else can use these shoes, I should probably equip them, right? I mean, they're better than the shoes that I have, so... No one can use this. Or it doesn't benefit from it. Like these 8 iron helms. Or these. Or these. Nice. Longbow. It's worse than what Kikon has. Hunting dagger. No one else of us uses that. Spiked club. Oh, it's what Sammy has, right? The mage staff is not what I have. Apparently. What do I have? I have a staff. It's not a mage staff. It's a staff. How much is it? 18? Well, fucking give it then. That's nothing. Let's also sleep at the inn. Let's see how expensive this is. Who the fuck are you? I couldn't continue to watch this. So many hapless souls. Oh no, we already spoke to this guy last time. That's where we talked about the word hapless. 65, sure. I'm rich. I can afford it. Come again anytime. I said I need to speak to people several times. You're 100% correct. It's the Dark Souls logic. People don't say what they can't say like the first time. But this person only says the same thing. So maybe not everyone needs to be spoken to multiple times. Nice skull. In this town. What was in here? Was there anything in here? The door's locked. God damn it. Of course it is. Needs versus wants, dude. What is this? Oh my god, that's fucking expensive. Oh my god, these are... Oh wait, I'm buying them in tents. Strong herbs and potent herbs. I have a few of these. I definitely need more, like, anti-ailment cures. Calming powder. Gets rid of rage. Oh, I could use that in real life. Confusion. Oh my god, these are expensive. Truth potion removes love from a character. Well, just one anti-love potion. And now we don't have any money for armor, because I spent them all on anti-love potions. That's the same. Ah, who the fuck needs armor? Actually, armor is not that expensive. So, we can get some. I'd say Komos is better. It has more physical defense, but still. Iron armor is definitely better though, and it is the most expensive thing here. You can get 3 of these robes already, I know that. Also 3 of these gloves. Also probably 3 of these headgears. Because we all are wearing still the beginner stuff. There we go. Why can't you buy some trivia? I put a cooldown on it, but it was only like 5 minutes, and those have definitely passed. Let me check that. Just a second. Did I accidentally put that on for 5 hours? If I did, that would be a mistake. So let me just check this for a second. I just wanted to have like a little cooldown in between. No, it's 5 minutes. It says it's out of stock. What the fuck? Oh, wait, yeah, what the fuck? I'm so sorry for that. I didn't read that part. It should be good now. Like at the place where I set the countdown, the cooldown to 5 minutes, I also activated and just didn't read those. Limit to 1 use per stream. Sorry. I'm an amateur, it's okay. Should work now. I bumped those up. So... No, I know that trivia, the trivia is more of a star than I. It means you get free trivia. I don't know if that's what that means. Fine. I don't have that much more. I need to step up my trivia game. I also need to get a new freaking notepad to write the trivia on. When London in the 70s wanted to replace their old London Bridge to make it like more up to speed for modern traffic, like replace it with I think at least a 6-lane bridge. To raise funds, they had the genius idea to sell the old London Bridge to whoever wanted to buy it. And who wanted to buy it was a rich American from Arizona, I think. Let me check. Yes, from Arizona. Who had pretty much the entirety of the old London Bridge, piece by piece, shipped to his hometown of, and I hope I pronounced this correctly, Lake Havasu in Arizona, where it was re-erected. You can visit the old London Bridge that was, I think, built in the 1800s and stood until 1970 something. If you go to a small town in Arizona, because that's where they shipped it to and rebuilt in its entirety. There you go. That was my apology. We can go in now. Room of Descent. Nice head. Or heads. Can I read these? Still no. My characters, even though I have glasses, apparently I'm illiterate. Bridging beads. Bridging beads. Like anal beads? What are those? Open the path to Levia Castle on Dragaya. Ooh. Is that the what's it called? The tantalizingly close castle that I wanted to get to? Yeah, Kikon already got that trivia. Where was it? It was to the north, right? Nah, don't worry about it, Davey. These? The bridging beads begin to emit a soft light. Yes! Get bridged! How many orbs do I have already again? A few level 1 ones, but not a lot of level 2 ones. What do I want to get even? Black Plague. That's some trivia you do not want. Understandable, sir. Have a great day. Poison shoes. Shoes? Snooze. And shock. Muddle is confused. Mass confusion would be pretty cool. But that needs a lot of level 2s. I mean, sure, why not? We could use some holy damage. Probably, sometime. Also this, I really like this. Yeah, let's get this. I have earth damage. What I want to get next? Probably Poison Cloud. Yeah. Okay. Levia Castle. Does the floor break? Well, I can't even check it out. Gargoyles. Let's see. Ow. Void? Oh, it just does quite a bit of damage. Apparently the floor does not break. I like this music a lot. Voice, excuse me, voice box? Silence resistance. Hey, I like it. Give me the voice box. Is it like an electric voice box? Or just like the actual voice box of a person? Because it kind of changes how I feel about it. Did you have to blind Kikon? She's my best damage dealer. You can do damage even when blinded? Yeah, you can. Actually, you did. I was going to be doubtful, but you know what? You showed me. You can't interact with any of these like bookshelves, right? To get like a little bit of lore or something? Ah, That's a shame. Gold! I got me gold. Down or up? Let's first get down. Royal Fang. Explosion? What do we have here? Shield, hasten, debris. Alright, baby. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate it, as always. Hope you have a good rest of your week. Hope to see you soon, man. I only dropped a bit of money. A streaming viewer arrives exactly when he means to. I really like these decrepit. Can I move these? No. Show your child how to properly cheat next time. Yeah, so he doesn't get caught. Don't! We should probably heal a bit. Nice. Oh my god, now we're all blinded. Come on! Nice! Let's see who can hit. Keycon, of course. Trusty physical damage dealer. I like these decrepit, like, ruins. I feel like in real life. You're a physical damage dealer in real life? I haven't noticed that yet. Oh, I hate the frickin' ninja sounds. I like that. Oh my god, he definitely does more damage than the other goons that we have seen so far. No, not the smoke screen again. Oh, I have something that has like a reflect chance. Heal yourself, please. There we go. Because I gave Coma Revive pretty early on, which you know is a useful skill to have. Nice level up for me. But if he dies, I think I only have one item that can resurrect him. Yeah, the Divine Dew. I think that's the only one. And that's, you know, that's for emergencies. Fairy Wings. I don't know why I said it weird. Magic evasion, physical evasion. Oh, so you're easier to hit with physical attacks, but harder to hit with magic attacks. Magic attacks are usually more devastating. What do I have? I have poison resistance, silence resistance, physical defense. I can use it for this, right? Yes. 25% physical resistance doesn't really give me a lot because I don't have a lot of physical resistance. Kitchen! Look at those sausages! And Kale, maybe? Should probably guard a bit to get some MP back. All the things I love, sausage and kale. Just those two things. I mean, to the surprise of absolutely no one, I don't particularly like kale. But probably to the surprise of a few people, I don't dislike kale as much as a lot of other things. I think. Like, I had kale on a burger. I think it's kind of weird still, but I mean, it works fine. That hurt a lot, despite me guarding, by the way. Ironhelm longsword, that's new. Oh, it's worse. Well then. Piano! And Sands from Undertale. What? I'm going to take a very quick bathroom break, and before we jump into this guy, I'll be right back. More ninja sounds. I also got myself a Sprite. Sprite Zero, to be exact. Because, you know, sugar. Didn't like the taste of Sprite Zero? I think it's fine. I do like Sprite a lot though, so maybe that probably helps. Since they have gotten rid of... Oh no, there's actually still aspartame in this, which I still kinda taste. And they don't use it in Coke Zero anymore, which is why I really like that now. The main reason that I didn't like zero sugar drinks for the longest time was that they only sweetened with aspartame. And aspartame tastes like ass. So I'm glad they're like phasing it out more and more. But apparently this still has it. But it still tastes better than it used to like 5 or 6 years ago. Let me rephrase that. It tastes like arse. Because I, for some reason, diverge the British English and the American English word for two different purposes. Ass is the body part, and arse is like a curse word. I don't know why or when that happened, but that's how I usually differentiate it. Like I say fucking asshole. I don't say asshole as much. I mean the actual body part. Most of the time. I'm not coherent with it. Hello, who are you?
I was the first to acquire one of Limdale's treasures. It was all right there in the palm of my hand. But you jealous fools took everything from me. Me, the only one among you scum that was worth meeting the dragon god. Now you all come to claim the treasure as your own. You'll all die. I'll crush you like the insects you are.
Oh my god. He looks rad. Arse sounds like a donkey. I actually think they don't use arse for donkeys. I think they specifically only use ass for donkeys. I don't know. Could be wrong about that though. Rude. Can I poison a skeleton? Probably not. Ah, Sammy doesn't have enough MP. I'm not sure that worked. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. Music is so good. She didn't get any MP. Let me check explosion if that does more. Not really. Sammy! Please! I just want you to have enough to cast shield. Nice dodge. Nice not dodge, Coma. She still didn't get one. Fine. Use a magic potion. I don't care. Not... You don't even have that much. Fine, just use it. Oh my god! The number of legs on the horse look weird. Yeah, I only see 3. I get what you mean. Physical defense. Oh, anti-magic, I don't love that. No, stop it! I also need magic potion. Oh, because I'm fucking... Guard, please. Silence from Coma. You just lost one. I mean, it is a skeleton. Oh, he's silenced. I have something, I think... Someone of us has an item that has a chance of reflecting attacks to the enemy. I think it's Keycon. Let's get Hasten. Because that way Keycon will probably do a lot of damage. That didn't really do as much damage as I had hoped. Yeah, that did more damage. Come on! Oh no. Goodbye, Coma. This is actually pretty bad. Yep. Goodbye. Oof. I mean, I guess only Sammy and me get the XP for that now. Yep. And it's 150. And one level 3 magic orb. A serpent's eye, one of the dragon god's sacred treasures, is now in your possession. Acquired one of the dragon god's treasures. Let me use my 1 revive on Coma. And he can use... Actually, he needs a magic potion first. And then he can use his life giver spell. And then we can heal up. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes that's just how it is. You know? I just survived the longest because I'm the leader of the bunch. That's why I'm in the front. What do you mean I don't fight as much? I'm a very magical mage. I do the fire things and the explosions. You do the damage for now. Oftentimes magic gets better eventually. This is a pretty difficult dungeon, not gonna lie. Like, these guys do quite a bit of damage. How does Sammy never regenerate any MP? I can have her on auto guard and it rarely happens. I don't see any, like... anything that throws back. But I've definitely seen it like multiple times now. No, I don't know. I don't know why it sometimes seems like they get hit with their own attacks. But yeah, you do a lot of damage. I swear it's hard-coded that Sammy can't regenerate MP. I put her on guard so often. What do you have? Oh, yeah, right. You have crit and agility, which is two things that you really should have. I thought about giving you the defense talisman, but crit is really good for you, as well as agility. See, you're not that far behind. You became level 7 now. You're only like 200 XP behind. Yeah, I mean, yeah, 150. That's what it was. Nice, more gold. I think there was another way up, right? And you were all behind me anyway. Because of how wise I am. Oh, hi. What do you mean, cheater? It's part of my job. I mean my class. I mean my glasses. I just deserve it because I'm a sage. Let's see if Sammy regenerates MP. I swear to God. Why? I will guard with her until she regenerates a singular point of MP. She just doesn't want to. Exactly. That's the problem. Oh my God. Oh my God. But all of these I already have, or even the better versions. I actually have to check. But I don't think there's like a stat for it. I mean, MP regeneration is just passive regeneration. None of us have that. So that can't be it. So I don't know why she doesn't regenerate a single point of MP. I don't think she's gotten a single point of MP while living up as well, which is pretty bad because she can't cast the spell that I got for her, which would allow her to regenerate MP. Oh, so empowering. That's her life now. What? It's just not gonna happen. Insomnia Bell. It's probably being immune to sleep or something. Yeah, 100% sleep resistance. Resist to all other ailments. I don't think... no one has tried to put us to sleep. As of yet. Poor guys, yeah. We got a lot of money again. Let's go back up to Scarmonde. Actually, let me check something. Let me save. Let me use this item. I want to see if it is one-time use. It's not. Okay. It would have surprised me if it was one-time use. I was just not sure because of the ×1. But also, I mean, the other, like the keys also have ×1, and we used some of those already. Yeah, that is really nice. I love having this as like a little hub area. It's got the typical like JRPG stuff, an inn, an item shop, armor shop, and a weapons shop. The only thing that's missing is a magic shop, but that doesn't make sense in this game because you learn skills through the orbs. Actually, one game that I don't know, there are some games that have a similar idea to this, but none that I found that really does exactly what I wanted. I like the idea of having like a town builder where you build a typical like JRPG town. Like my idea is you pretty much start with an inn, a weapon shop, and an armor shop, and an item shop. And you have to build up the town, you have to populate it with people, you have to post quests so that adventurers come to you, so that they bring you stuff and buy you gear. And you have to build up like supply lines so that you can provide the best gear to the heroes that come to you. And in the like typical JRPG fashion where they are just quote-unquote normal towns surrounded by insanely strong enemies, because of course the games get harder. You can maybe be a starter town where you don't have a lot of issues, but you also don't really can't really provide for a lot of stuff for heroes because you can only give like low-level gear. Or you can be like an endgame town where you have all of the best magic, but not as many heroes come because not as many heroes survive that long and stuff like that. I think that would be a cool idea, and a lot of games have kind of leaned into this, but none really to the extent that I would have liked. At least none that I know of. I'm sure there are some that at least get some in the direction. The Serpent's Eye emits a beam of light that opens a stairway descending deeper into the depths. Oh, so we needed the Serpent's Eye. I thought it was like optional. Hello, big face. Swamp Path. Oh my god, that's a lot. That should allow me to buy Poison Cloud. Physical hit rate, crit rate, item strength. Barrier is probably also not. It's probably also really useful. Gust. Snooze, allure. May inflict love. Still love that. I mean, these two we got covered with coma, but we can get power. Absorbs mana from... I should definitely get this, right? Because she never regenerates mana. And I should probably soon-ish get the stronger magics of the ones that I have decided to get. So, mighty damage, ice, and fire. I think, right, electricity has Kikon. Earth has Semi. I don't have anyone who does wind yet, but maybe I will also get that. We'll see. I'll be safe. There's a guy! Stop!
The trees.
They take excessive damage from the element of fire, but the plants are more affected by the cold and thus ice must be employed. Zombies and skeletons are weak to the crushing properties of earth, while birds and airborne fiends are grounded by wind. Thank you. Why do you live here? Oh, that goes into the water. Oh my god, of course it's poison water. Why wouldn't it be poison water? What is this, a Miyazaki game? Thornian Shaman? These are neither plants nor trees. I mean, trees are also plants. I guess that's maybe a plant, because thorny is like, I don't know. Everything's better with poison water. I don't know. I feel like a cocktail is not better with poison water. Oh no. I hate confusion. Especially on my strongest attacker. Please don't kill us! Well. Coma's pretty defensive. Magi shoes. I'm kind of a magi. Well, first, are you still confused? No. Okay, thank you. More physical defense, more evasion, more luck. Sure. That's where we come from. Oh. We could get that chest by going through the poison, I guess. The poison. Cusco's poison. Poison specifically chosen to kill Cusco. That's a tree! Get burned! Get bonked! Really high HP. Another pair of Magi shoes. Which goes to Kikon. Because I'm pretty sure that you get attacked the second most amount of times. Let's see how much that does. That is actually quite substantial. Yeah, it's not the worst thing, but let me actually get. We have. Oh, I can get these, right? But I need... We got electricity covered. We got earth covered. So let me also get winds. So just we have all of the elements. I'm pretty sure. I cover 3. Coma covers Holy. Semi covers Earth. And Kikon covers Thunder. I should get these. I should remember the passives. I don't think I've learned a single passive yet. Ow, 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 ow. Please heal. Thank you. They're all just jealous. You're all just jealous of my Super Saiyan swagger. And those are a lot of trees. I mean, weaken doesn't matter when she crits. Plague Breath! Instant Queen? Although, Thunderbolt and Lightning very, very frightening. Because the first song that I thought of was AC/DC. Thunderstruck. What was that status effect? Please tell me we don't have it after combat. Thank you. I did tell you today that I wanted to, instead of having one big playlist on my streaming app that I can have like downloaded and listen to offline, I want to have like genres or like vibe. It's pretty much more like vibes. Because like high energy, low energy songs for different types of emotions or different kind of vibes. That's what the word vibe means. I think I should put some Queen songs in, at least one of those. I should remember that. Because Queen is one of those bands that really is not overrated. Some bands are overrated, but not Queen. I mean, to be fair, the old saying that exists for books really also can be brought forth for a lot of different art forms. I forgot who said it. God damn it. There's a famous quote by, I think, a journalist or critic who said, some books are undeservedly forgotten, none are undeservedly remembered. Like the books that you remember, there is a reason that you remember those. And that reason could be that they're bad. To be completely honest. But things that, like, pieces of art, no matter the medium, that stand the test of time, have a reason why they do stand the test of time. Ah, thank God, new divine dew. Of course not. Like, I do remember a friend of mine who thought that the Beatles were just a very safe, middle-of-the-road rock band. And that's why they got so popular, because they didn't take a lot of risks. And that a band that is avant-garde couldn't be as big. And then he actually listened to the Beatles. And I recently checked out the message he sent me. It was like, what the fuck? The Beatles are amazing, and I just sent him this meme of the two astronauts where one holds the gun to the back of the other and says always was or always has been. I just sent him that as a retort. Because, I mean, the Beatles were a pretty safe band for like the first few years. But at the latest with Revolver, which is my favorite Beatles album. What the fuck is that? A bog beast. It does look like a bog beast. The latest that they gotten like really off the rails was Revolver. And it's one of the best albums. And they gotten really avant-garde. And they're hugely like today's... Even though a lot of people would probably not recognize it as such, one of the biggest influences that the Beatles have on modern day music, is their production value. How many like production techniques they pioneered. And of course they themselves didn't pioneer a lot of stuff. It was George Martin, the producer, most of the time, and his team. But still, they did like the first like crazy overdubbing and a lot of multi-tracks, like mixing down multi-tracks onto other multi-tracks, and instrumentation, playing with like reverse effects, stuff like this. It was a lot of the firsts came from there. Stereo, I mean, they weren't the first band to use stereo, but they made it popular because the Beatles made everything popular, because people wanted to be like the Beatles, because the Beatles were huge. Of course I have a favorite Beatles album. I think everyone should have a favorite Beatles album. The Beatles are legitimately amazing. And they're definitely not just a safe middle-of-the-road rock band. But I think that the like really off-the-rails and bonkers avant-garde stuff that they were doing later in the career, they only could have done because they did those later in the career when they were already popular. That's what I do believe. Like if they started their career with some of the stuff that they did, like Sgt. Pepper and Revolver, no one would have listened to them. They listened to the avant-garde stuff because it came from the Beatles. Nice. Another pair of Magi shoes. Sammy doesn't have those yet, right? She does not. We are using quite a few healing herbs here, and that's the staircase down, but I haven't been going to the top right. Yeah, exactly. If you're already big, you can take more risks, and that's what the Beatles did. They did take a lot of risks. Like you can tell when they started doing drugs. Not in a bad way. I'll be completely honest. I mean, they did some good stuff. Maybe not because of the drugs, but they definitely helped. I mean, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds is the not like classic drug song, but it's not near the most, not even close to being the weirdest one. Actually, have I gone? Oh no, I can't go there because of the frickin' gate. I don't know why I said it like that. This game really is... I don't know the Oh, I only have 2 mana, goddammit. I don't really know the English word for it. Kurzweilig. You know? I'm surprised that I'm already streaming for 2 hours. Because time flies when you play this game, like in a good way. I don't know if there even is an English word for that. But it basically, the German word kurzweilig basically means to make the time that you spend with something seem short. Which is, in general, a good thing. Amusing, entertainment, diverting. I can see diverting. It's not 100% what I mean. But it's more in line with it. Again, I would say the definition is makes the time you spend with something seem short. Like sometimes it's the exact opposite of something being a slog. Like taking a lot of time to get through and feeling like a lot of time. This does not feel like a lot of time. If you've told me I would be streaming this today for only 1 hour, I would have believed you because I'm so into this game and what it does and how it works that I'm surprised that it's been 2 hours already, that I already spent 2 hours today with this. Fuck, where do I go? Good adventures go left. Not something that makes you drag your boots. I'm wearing woolly socks. But yeah, I know what you mean. Antidote? Well, that's a good sign. You're so weirdly colored, let me interact with you. Your own socks. I'm not wearing your socks. But you are. Wearing your own socks is probably a wonderful feeling. Like you could feel the work that you put into it. Ow, 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 ow. Let's go up. Ow, 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 ow. Need to check. Oh my god, that hurts so much. Oh my god, there's so much. At least so far, there were no random encounters in the poison swamp. I mean, I do have a lot of magic potions. Also, that completely filled the MP, even though it only says recover M8. But it gave 11. One is more, you feel that one. I mean, it was a first pair. Of course, the first one of the first pair you do is not as good as the other one. You attack this guy, please. Just started a new one to try some other knitting needles you bought this week. Instantly didn't like those. I mean, sometimes you just have to test stuff, right? No, the plague breath! I still don't know what that... Oh, I can just check it. Useless. I'm useless. Reduces the potency of items and healing magic by 50%. Oh, that's annoying as fuck. And disease. Most susceptible to status ailments. Useless. That's like the most insulting status effect I've ever seen in a game. Status effect. Fucking useless. Oh, take this counter attack. I missed. Let's try something new with the wool. Maybe a combination of the two. Yeah, never change two things at once. When you're looking for mistakes, like errors, or when you're trying something new. It's something that I had to I was about to say punch, but I didn't punch my boss. Fuck, I can't get out of here. What's the word that they use in English? That I drilled into my boss because he had to do some he had to look for like some errors today, and he wanted to change like 3 things at once and see if the error still persisted. And I was like, well, if you do that and the error goes away, how do we know which one of the 3s will that be? No. Have you not learned? We are all technicians. We have all learned something technical. Have they not taught you how to search for errors? Like the procedure? You only change one thing at a time and you follow the signal chain. It's not difficult. I was pretty surprised that he didn't seem to have a plan. 100% disease resistance. Ah. I wonder if that becomes important. No, you have your stuff. You have also your stuff. No, I think these are the things that I want to go with. Oh my god, this poison swarm. Fucking Miyazaki knockoff. Contrary to popular belief, the Dark Souls games were not popular because of the poison swarms. They must be. That's why they're in every game. You down there yet? Ah, what a mess, eh? But you know those blue pillars? Some kind of guide, or so I hear. Erected by some poor fool who perhaps became lost one too many times. I wasn't down to the right, though. Yeah, fuck it, let's just go. I mean, in Elden Ring, when I went down and I saw the Lake of Rot, I just laughed. Fucking Miyazaki. Making the most annoying status effect. Like an environmental hazard. I love when you read articles and reviews. Ribbon? Are they as amazing in this game as they are in Final Fantasy? Oh no, they're just quote-unquote confused resistance, which is pretty great still. Never change a running system. When you today look up like articles, reviews, and comments from the time that Demon's Souls, the first Souls game, came out in like 2008, 2009. A lot of them talk about like, at least when they make another one, they won't be as stupid as to make another Valley of Defilement, which is the poison area in Demon's Souls. Yeah, he did. In literally every other game. Not in every other game, literally in every game. In some there's even 2. Hidetaka Miyazaki is really one of the like rare individuals that shaped. Oh, knee-high and dizzy descended to the Great Swamp. We weren't even in the Great Swamp. That like himself changed the industry. Like his design philosophy for games became a catalyst. Games were only getting like more hand-holdy. before Demon Souls and especially Dark Souls came about. And Miyazaki just didn't give a fuck. If you are not attentive, like, that's the thing that a lot of people who don't play Souls games get wrong. The games are usually, I'm saying usually because there are exceptions to the rule, but they're usually not unfair if you pay attention. If you pay attention to the items that you get, if you pay attention to the environmental clues, if you don't rush into situations without checking and looking prior. And that's really engaging once you are willing to engage with that system. But a lot of people just misinterpret that as haha difficult, lol. Which is not the pull from those games. At least not entirely, not even mainly. But yeah, so much for that. I don't want to do the Great Swamp today. This looks horrible. I will save here. This seems like a good spot. We did like a little over 2 hours, like almost 2.5 hours. Seems like a good place to stop. Before we descend into the Great Swamp next Wednesday. This game's so much fun. I'm having a blast with this game. And I'm really looking forward to see where this game goes next. I think the developer said this was like a 10 to 15 hour first playthrough at max. So it shouldn't be that much more streams, maybe like 3 or 4. Such a cool game. Really appreciate it so far. And I guess we will see what next awaits us in the depths of Scarmonde next Wednesday. And on Sunday, we start Final Fantasy VIII, my first proper playthrough of Final Fantasy VIII, with a little review of Final Fantasy VII prior to that, like in the beginning of the stream. 10 to 15 minutes, again, before we jump into the game. There we go. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it as always. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. Hope to see you Sunday for Final Fantasy VIII. And until then, stay safe and healthy. Bye-bye.